All right, so we're gonna go ahead and drill our big hole, or long hole I should say, down through the center of this. And that's gonna allow this to slide over our stem. So in order to do this, we're gonna have to find the center of this crotch part right here. And then we're gonna square it. And we're also going to use our dowel centering jig. And we're gonna use an extra long 5/16 drill bit. If we take a look at our dowel, I can see that this hole right here is our 5/16 hole. So, here's what we're going to do when we actually go in. So, we want this long drill bit. We want this to go all the way through. We're going to need to find the center. The private hole, then we go long. And then, I would take my square, using this square right here, and I draw that nice square line straight out. So I found the center, and then I put my square on it, and I squared that line up. Now, what do you think we're going to have to do over here? Square it off? So after we squared this line from the center of the crotch part here down, we then squared it over our top. So we're going to lock this in our vise. And we know that this was the 5/16 one over here. And do you see how there's that little white line right there? Let's see if I can get it in view. There's a white line right here, right where my finger is. And we're going to take this here and we're going to line it over our top, right on that line, and snug this up. Now, we need to go ahead and put this rather long drill bit into this. So the way that you would do this here is you take your chuck, and we're going to go counterclockwise to open it. See if it fits in. Not quite. Alright, that fits in. So we tighten this here up. And then to snug it up, you have to hold the bottom and then twist this top. So this is called a keyless chuck. You don't need any special chuck key like we do on the drill press to do it. Alright. So now we'll go ahead and get our power. And do you know which way the drill bit needs to spin in order to cut?
Clockwise.
So we'll pull this in, and then we'll check and we'll see if it's going clockwise to the right. All right, and it is. So when we go to do this here, you got to remember this bit is very long, so we don't want to like really go too hard like this. You kind of let it find that hole right there, and then we're going to go nice and easy. Now this is moving around in our vise right here. So I'm going to take a piece of tape. I see it moved right there. Now this drill bit for some reason feels a little bit dull. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video. We're going to take this back to the grinder. We're going to sharpen it. and then we'll cut back into the video with it. All right, so we had to go over to the grinder and we sharpened up this point on this drill bit. We're hoping it's gonna be a little bit more aggressive. Yes, sir, it sure is. It's really nice. So I'm gonna let you do that part. You can, let me actually get it in view a little bit here, a little bit better. All right.
On the other side, right?
So yeah, what it's actually going to do is, you'll see, so we're not gonna go full speed, we'll go like half speed. And it's actually gonna go all the way through, and we're gonna go until the bottom of the drill bit is really close to the vise right here. That way we know it's all the way through, because it might actually cut a little bit through the side of this too. That's very possible, because of this section right here is about the same width. You gotta put your one hand right up there. I'd put this hand, so your thumb's up there. Yep, nice and easy. It's gonna cut very efficiently. A little bit more speed. A little bit more. A little bit more. And then we're gonna leave it running and pull it up to get the chips out. See how the chips came right out? Good. And if we wanted to, we could clean this off. All right, go ahead. Same thing while it's running. Perfect. You see how it gets plugged up? So the reason why we can't go all the way is because if this happened to be spiraled all the way up to here, it's possible that the chips might come out on its own. But since we're going so far, we have to go down while it's running, pull it back out, it'll get the chips out, and then we go back down in. So it's going to take a couple of attempts to actually get it there. Keep going, a little bit, keep going. Perfect. And back out while it's running. So I'm actually going to grab the camera here and we're going to put it over here on the side so that we can see exactly what that looked like. So I'm going to have you kind of do that once more. Yeah, you go ahead and grab that. Yep, go ahead and, nope, go ahead and actually run it back down through there once more. I'm gonna have it, we're gonna see how the drill bit actually makes its way down through here. All right, beautiful. Then you can pull that back out. Perfect. All right, and then back there, we'll take this off. Lefty loosey.